Mike Tyson, of course, has been a heavyweight for 29 months as a professional, and people are saying he fights a lot. Well, he has. He's had 30 fights. But when you look at those numbers, not any more certainly than Jack Dempsey or George Foreman. Here is the champion of the WBC and WBA, Mike Tyson. He is all business. He, of course, has won all 30 of his fights. Kevin Rooney, the man we spoke of a moment ago, leading him toward the ring.
He just started, and you need someone in there to deflect or alleviate the pressure, or even an arbitrator, which I have.
Of course, Tyson himself rejects the idea of a bodyguard. I mean, here's a guy who can beat anybody in the world. It's sort of like somebody trying to foist a spokesman on Lee Iacocca.
Tony Tucker has come into the ring. He sprinted into the ring. Well, whether he sprints out remains to be seen. He's won 34, not 35. There was that fight with Danny Sutton. Remember that he went down with an injured knee. It was ruled no contest and not, as some people have said, a victory. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, and there is one number that really jumps out at you. It's down at the bottom, and that is the 10.5 inch, or rather 12.5 inch reach advantage, 10.5 inch, beg your pardon, reach advantage of Tony Tucker over Mike Tyson.
In the blue corner, fighting out of Houston, Texas, weighing 221 pounds, with a professional record of 34 wins, no defeats, 29 KOs. He is the IBF heavyweight champion of the world, Tony TNT Tucker. From Catskills, New York, he too weighs 221 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 30 wins, no defeats, with 27 KOs. He is the WBA and WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Okay, now, here we go now. You've had your instructions in the dressing room to protect yourself at all times. In the equation of Mr. Tucker is chief second. In the equation of Mr. Tyson, the chief second. Let's get it on, come on.
And we'll see what kind of tactic Tucker takes.
I was expecting Mike Tyson to jump right on Tony Tucker. Tucker, I had figured that he should at least tie his man up, try to frustrate Mike Tyson.
But is he strong enough to do that?
Well,
that was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been the best shot that Mike Tyson has ever taken right there.
did you know that uppercut blocked Mike Tyson? He may have seen something. Technically speaking, no one gave Tucker a chance. But there are miracles here.
The last time Tony Tucker lost a fight was in 1978.
What do you see in Mike Tyson? And we always felt that he was susceptible to take jabs, but I think what Tucker saw in Tyson was the uppercut. He was susceptible to the uppercut because of his style, the way he launches in.
That was one of the few times I have ever seen Mike Tyson stopped by a punch.
Here we go.
Again, a right hand, but he took a right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson.
Get back.
And particularly for Tucker. There's a great left hand at the bell by Tyson.
Well, Tony Tucker is a 10-1 underdog. He wasn't 10-1 in that round. Now let's see the uppercut almost immediately after the bell. He follows a right with a left and rocks Tyson. The first time we've ever seen Tyson really rock back like that here at this place. We'll show you a picture of him later on.
Because Mike is rocking left and right, and looking for an opening.
Well, you know, Ray, I hearken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first round, there was no question in my mind, at least, that your confidence just really surged, and you have to think the same thing about Tony Tucker.
Surviving the first round actually can turn the tables around on a fighter. It gives him the confidence, and again, well, like in Tony Tucker, in fact, he's going 1, 2, 3.
Good body shot by Tyson. That's exactly what Kevin Rooney was telling him to do. When he tells Tyson to jab, he's not telling him to jab to box. He's telling him to jab to get inside.
What I want you to look for, also when Tyson comes in, he puts both feet together, so it's easy to be knocked down. That was a good example. That uppercut is going to do the job over and over again.
To beat Mike Tyson tonight.
This is the third round. A lot of people did not think it would go this far.
Here we go again. Tying his man up. Again, Barry. Good tactics here.
There was a good right hand again by Tucker. In close, catching Tyson on the way in.
He's finished with the left hook, Barry.
Let's get a quick punch it. Let's step back.
What's allowing Tony Tucker to get that hook and that uppercut in?
What's happening is the lateral movement that Tucker has. His jab, he's catching Mike as Mike's going in coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous and very effective job here.
There was a good left hand, and that staggered Tony Tucker.
Again, he's tying his man up.
All right, let's step back, Mike. Let's step back, Tony.
Tony's been tying his man up.
There was a good right hand by Tucker again.
But they're uppercuts, Barry. Do you notice they're uppercuts? Again, he's tying his man up. Frustration should show the face of Mike Tyson.
To be concerned now in Tyson's corner. This is the most competitive fight he has ever been in.
He's going one punch at a time. He makes you miss it, then he pops it at one time. You understand? You gotta use your jab. You gotta bounce him a little bit. You understand? Get the bounce in your leg. 7-7 combinations. You gotta combinate. You gotta throw the combination. You're just looking for one shot.
There you see Tucker backing up, catching Tyson on the way in with his long arms. And there, an uppercut. I'm going to show you my scorecard here in a moment. So far, I have Tucker winning 2 rounds, Tyson winning 1, Tucker ahead by a point.
We start the 4th round. And in Tyson's corner, they told him to box more. Just get your legs under you.
Intensity in Tony Tucker.
There was a big left hand by Tyson. And that was the one big punch. And another one.
You see, this is what Tyson wanted. He wanted Tucker to stand there and exchange punch for punch. In this case, normally, Tyson comes out on top.
Get him up, Tucker, come on.
Another good shot. And Tyson with another left hand. Very competitive fight so far.
Tyson there is just trying to wear his man down. He's just trying to slow that movement down. That movement seems to be affecting Mike's punches because he's not able to get his punches in there.
Tyson has settled down in that round, going for a long fight. There you saw that he followed a right to the body. That wasn't effective, Ray, but then he had him there for the left that he did throw right behind it.
But Tyson's starting to double his punch up a little bit more. He's starting to put his combinations together.
Tyson got the better of that exchange.
He should be giving a little more head movement. Left, right, left, right. Be less of a target.
There was a right hand by Tyson. Left missed. Right is right there.
The cheer you just heard to go past the 5th round, and it was an even bet. You have won the bet. You would have heard a cheer either way.
Jab, jab, right hand. Jab, right hand to the body, right hand to the head. Spit it out. I think just sip this.
The guy done slowed down a little bit. But see, I got it. Yeah, raise it up in there. The guy done slowed down now. You know what I'm saying? But you can't wait on him. You got to take the knee, take the initiative. When you hit him to the fight, push him off. Don't let him push him off and attack him. You know what I'm saying, baby? He's ready for you now.
You can understand now, Ray, why Michael Spinks didn't want to fight Tony Tucker.
It's back. Here we go.
I think Tony Tucker has surprised a lot of people.
Right hand by Tyson.
Tucker's corner one hand was you expending energy by pushing your man off.
Right hand by Tyson. Back Tucker up.
Here, Tucker is moving to his right. And what Mike has to do is move to his left to cut his man off.
Tyson looks right now like he's in it for the long haul here. And there was a big right hand. Tucker says, no, I'm not hurt. I've always found that to mean I'm hurt.
That right hand landed because, again, the habit that Tucker makes is dropping his left hand at his side.
Very good. Very good.
got in. There you see him use the left hand just as a way to get in, and then firing the right behind it. Now this is good fighting now that he's settled down. The great fighters don't go out looking for a quick knockout. The great fighters go out and fight, and when the opportunity for the big punch comes in, they take it. Like that. Tyson coming on in the last 3 rounds because Tucker has not been throwing as many punches as he did earlier.
But there was a rumor about Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training for the last few days.
That was 3 consecutive left hooks thrown by Tony Tucker. You don't see that from a big man. Not in a heavyweight. They don't throw those kind of punches. And I know from experience, because I invented it, you got to be very careful, because you're so vulnerable for a counter punch.
Ray, we have to give Muhammad Ali a little credit for that tactic.
I don't think so, no. Just a little bit.
Winning a round's pretty easy, but you can win them easy if you use your jab a little bit more. And you gotta listen. You gotta concentrate on getting inside and punching out. Punch out. You let him hold. You let him hold. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't even think that way. Give me that.
Now there you see, he's pointing at him. He's winding up, and he's going to get hit.
That 7th round with Tony Tucker being animated on his antics, the key to that is, in fact, from a psychological standpoint, well, in a fight of this intensity and this magnitude, when you're fighting, you really don't feel it because your adrenaline's flowing, and you don't feel the pain.
He did throw a right uppercut there, which missed. That was a right hand by Tucker, so...
Oh, one step back. Come on, and let him go, Tony. Let him go, Mike. One step back. Here you go. Time.
The question for an athlete like Mike Tyson isn't whether he's going to win, but how he wins. It's like a Sebastian Coe, not whether he's going to win the mile race, but what his time is. So what we're going to watch from now on is really, can he break down Tucker? Can he get him hurt? Can he stop him? Can he end in style?
Good body shot by Mike Tyson. That was a big left hand, but again, Tucker shakes his head. I'm okay.
A lot of times, my left hook of Tyson's landed because that's the direction that Tony Tucker's moving. It takes away the power of it.
All right, watch it, Mike. Come on, watch the head. Come on. Time.
Now it appears the instinct for self-preservation has kicked in with Tucker. More interested in defending himself than in attacking his opponent.
Open up.
I have Tyson ahead 88-84. That means by 4 rounds.
You pretty much agree with that judgment of Larry Merchant, right?
I think it's a little closer than that. But these last few rounds here are very, very important. Again, we talk about judges' criteria, how he's scoring the fight, whether or not he's scoring the most effective punches or the percentage of punches that are landed. He needs to throw a little short jab, then step, like that. Throw a jab, then step in, get close. Now count.
There it was.
That's what you have to do. That's what he has to do, brother. This jab's going to get him closer to the taller man, Tucker, and then he can throw his punches. Once again, though, you see what's happening here. Then he gets in. Now he's starting to cut the ring off. Now he's not following Tucker. Now he's inside again. The jab, once again, is effective.
Tyson finishes off each exchange with an exclamation point, starting to really dominate the action now.
You got to throw combinations. I want to see 5-punch combinations. You're throwing 1 punch at a time.
Tucker needs to do something dramatic. Will he try?
He looked a little bit like a tired fighter, just looking at him in his corner between those rounds.
Oh, because he's never fought at this pace. This is when your body aches, your legs cramp, but you got to push it. You got to push it to the limit. I mean, just check out Tony Tucker. He's a man of confidence.
All right, one step back. Let him go, Tony. Let him go. Come on. Come on. Don't let him do it. Hey, go.
crowd somewhat is booing. Some of them are booing. You know what?
Fourth round. Yeah, back. Drink it.
Mike Tyson is 1 round away from becoming the unified heavyweight champion at the age of 21.
But interestingly
This obviously won't be a dramatic victory unless he does something dramatic here, but it has been a good workmanlike
Tony
job.
Tucker, as Larry Merchant's always fond of saying, he had the big hat, and while maybe he didn't have all the cattle, at least he had a couple of cows. Crowd getting a little tired of that. Tucker seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks he's winning. There was a big left hand. Tucker says, no, I'm all right. Tyson finishing with a flourish. And so is Tucker. Great finish. Over.
Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk and walked the walk. He fought him. The old saying in boxing, you never know how good an unbeaten fighter is. And an unbeaten fighter is hard to beat because he doesn't know that he can be beat. And that's how Tucker fought tonight. And here's my card, which we will put up in a moment. I have Tyson winning clearly. In terms of rounds, it comes out 8-3-1.
For the winner by unanimous decision and undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
So Mike Tyson, not surprisingly, the unanimous decision winner over Tony Tucker.
Okay, Mike, undisputed heavyweight champion. Are you happy with the way you fought tonight?
Not really, because I was trying my best to punch inside, but I guess it wasn't together today, and he was very intimidating. It was very tough.
Was he a better fighter than you thought?
It was very hard to tell because he did a great deal of holding. He threw very fast punches. It was true.
And he really rocked you in the first round.
Yes, he did. He was a very hard puncher.
How did you gather yourself together after that punch? What did that punch mean?
After it hit me, it was history. It went away.
Did it in any way intimidate you in the sense that give you respect for him, that
No.
he might hurt you?
Not at all. Not at all.
It seemed that after several rounds, that you decided to stand down and not try to wing a lot of punches and just fight him and let happen what was going to happen.
Well,
in the
I was
fight.
thinking that because he was very intimidated, and he was freezing every once in a while, and I would think I would get him with a good right
All
hand.
right, we want to take a look at that punch in the first round, and I'd like you to describe it and just what happened, because
As you can see, I did a bad mistake, like Donald Curry did. Come right up in the middle after I went down, instead of going to the side. And then he threw a punch, and I was careless and it got hit.
it seemed that he came out into this fight with the strategy of trying to come underneath you as you came in.
Well, after he did the first time, there was no way he was going to give me the same mistake again.
You're not as happy as one would think you would be for being the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Mike.
Because, you know, as long as you make mistakes, I tell you, you have no means to be happy. I'm a perfectionist. I want to be perfect. And I was trying to use my jab more, and I was just a little confused because he was holding a lot, but I stopped being frustrated, and I just continued jabbing most of the round.
Let's take a look at what happened in the last round when he came out in some desperation and started to throw big punches again. Describe what you see. What was all this jiving and antics?
He was a little intimidating. He was trying to make me think that he was fresh and he was ready to go when he was not tired. I wasn't expecting him. But look, as soon as I come in, he grabs me.
Mike, congratulations.
Thank you, Larry.
Undisputed champion, 21 years old. Do you feel now that you're the undisputed champion? That really is more meaningful than the other championships in terms of history.
I knew I was the youngest heavyweight champion when I beat Berger. Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more legendary matchups and thrilling content on Boxing Warriors. Keep punching.